Hi everyone, welcome to Silver Tarot. I'm Lindsay. I wanted to share with you a creation I just made just for me. I am not an artist. I have never collaged anything in my life, but I had a deck of playing cards and I thought I would, try collaging and use them in the journals. Well, they sort of morphed into cards, into an oracle deck. So I just used what I had on hand. I used I'll show you this, Posca pens and distress oxide and gel pens. That's the sort of stuff I used. And I used stickers from these 3 sticker books. This is the Mystical Ephemera and Enchanted Vintage sticker book. So I think I started with the spade suit, and I used most of them out of this book. Then I switched to Boho Dreams, and then came the wands, and I think I used most of the Boho Dream stickers for the wand suit and the heart suit. And then I bought this little cottagecore sticker book, and I used I think all of them, maybe one, came from the Boho Dreams for the diamond suit. So I used those, and I edged each of the suits in a different color. Green for the diamond suit, black for the spade suit, blue for hearts, and a mahogany color for the the club suit. So even though I tried not to let the suit and the number, or the ace, the one, whatever, influence me from the tarot, I found that it did. I can't help it. It just sort of went that way. Some of them a little more than others, but that's kind of okay with me. This is just for me. Did I say I'm not an artist? Because I am not an artist. Seriously, I'm not. So don't judge me too harshly. This is just a little deck, and don't worry, I'm not going to release this out into the world. But it's just mine. So I just wanted to walk through and show you all. I'm always proud when I finish something, and I say finish something because I probably have 15 projects going on at any given time, and when I actually finish one, I'm awfully proud of that. So I finished this, and I plan on using it, and I'm gonna pick out fabric to make a little bag for it. Anyway, let's start. Here is the Ace of Clubs, and it says spark. The 2 of Clubs, it says you are braver than you believe, and that's chance. Take a chance. The 3 of Clubs, little cup, says let's explore, and that's freedom. The 4 of Clubs, and that's celebrate. And I love this little owl, and I sort of overlaid it onto the moon, and it's like celebrate under the full moon. And I think I actually made this card on the full moon, and that sort of led me that way, in that direction. 5 of Clubs, focus on the good, overcome. I don't know if you can see the little gold accents I have on these, but I'll try to tilt them a little bit so you can see. The 6 of Clubs, I have the bees and the honey and the honeycomb, and there's a bee there, and it's achieve. The 7 of Clubs is feel the fear and do it anyway, and that's courage. The 8 of Clubs is solar eclipse, supercharged. I liked that one. The Nine of Clubs is resilient. And here we have dandelions. And dandelions are resilient, you know. They are, because they'll grow anywhere, anytime. The Ten of Clubs, which is release. And for my own, information, I wrote in gold and I wrote in black, just little words around here, little sayings around here, just to add a little bit to it. The Jack of Clubs. In a field of roses, be a wildflower, and it's adapt. The Queen of Clubs is bold. I don't know, there was just something about this particular sticker, and I sort of like the sun eyes. I don't know, I like that one. The King of Clubs, live life in full bloom, and that's confident. And to me, the King of Clubs, or the King of Wands, will forever and a day be an Aries. So, and they're always confident. Okay, we have the Ace of Hearts, and that's heal. I love the sea turtle in there. The Two of Hearts, and that's together. And I liked these little arrows and a compass, because it doesn't matter where you go, find that someone you want to go together with. And it doesn't have to be a human being. It can be your dog, your cat, your bird, your snake. It doesn't matter. Three of Hearts is circle. So who is in your circle? Who are the people that make you smile, that make you laugh, that bring joy to your life? The Four of Hearts is, all I could think of was blah. Not deep, dark depression or anything, just sort of meh, blah, so, and she sort of looked that way, like she's turning her back on the world, or just turning her back and saying, I ain't dealing with it today. The Five of Hearts, you are stronger than you think, and that's feel. We need to feel, get through whatever sadness. The Six of Hearts, enjoy the little things. With the camera, creating memories, and just I put that there because I was thinking how fast time goes, and make memories, and if you can, capture those memories. The Seven of Hearts is choices. And this sticker had all these butterflies around it. And I thought that was really cool, and she's reading a book, but it's almost as if her mind is elsewhere. She's reading a book, but these butterflies are flying around her, and to me those sort of represented her thoughts being everywhere. The Eight of Hearts, outgrow. And we have a snake. It's kind of hard to see. I think I went a little too heavy on the oxide, the ink oxide that I was brushing over these, because I really wanted these to have sort of an aged look instead of the real white background of the stickers. But anyway, that's outgrow, and I think of that, I know in the Eight of Hearts, or Eight of Cups, you have someone walking away from the cups, and I'm thinking, well, they just outgrew that situation. They outgrew that time. That chapter is closing, and they're moving to the next chapter because they've grown, and that's sort of what the snake represented to me. Shedding the skin. These are just my thoughts. Everybody has their own on how to read the cards, but this was like a personal deck. So the Nine of Hearts says sunshine and good vibes, and that's contentment. And Again, I like this one. You know, you're content. Life is good. Good vibes. That was kind of cool. And to me, that's the key to life is being content, being happy. The 10 is happiness. And if you've been on my channel before, you know how much I love animals. And you've heard me talk about my little Kiki girl that left me almost a year ago. But happiness is animals to me. I love animals. They bring me joy, they bring me happiness, and that's a big key to my happiness. And I also like a nice drink and some good food, and I love the beauty of flowers. So to me, that's happy. The Jack of Hearts. Sorry, I'm getting a little shade in here. We're getting ready to have another one of our famous Florida thunderstorms. So, but I don't want to redo this, so I'm just going to go with it. Sorry, guys. The Jack of Hearts, it says, wherever you go, go with all your heart. And I put gentle because I always think the Jack of Hearts is a bit of a gentle soul. The Queen of Hearts is intuition. And I liked the moon stickers here. I painted one gold and just highlighted one in black. With the eye, with the intuition, and then just sitting on the beach in that stillness, looking out onto the water and just sort of doing a little contemplating. I liked that. The King of Hearts is we are all made of stars, and the King of Hearts is connection. And now we have the Ace of Spades. And this one, you might notice the stickers are a little darker, and that's because it came out of that mystical ephemera. And the stickers are a little more Elizabethan type, Gothic type. But anyway, the Ace of Spades is idea. The Two of Spades is crossroads. And I liked the key because I don't know, is it Hecate with the keys at the crossroads? Anyway, and this person looked like she was trying to make a decision here. The Three of Hearts. I didn't want to go in a negative way. I liked this rose here in the heart center, and I wanted that to say mended. Your heart is mended. Whatever was bothering you, whatever disconnect you had between your mind and your heart, it's mended now. The Four of Spades is solitude with this pretty sleeping moon here. The little gold pieces. I'm tilting the cards because I just want you to see the little gold that's down here. The Five of Spades. It looked kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa there. Ego. And it reminded me of the Tower card. The Six of Spades is change. And we have the Harry Potter owl with the broom, some glasses, and flying through the clouds. Little golden clouds. The Seven of Spades is facade. I saw this, and that's the first thing I thought of was, that's a seven. That's the Seven of Spades, because it's wearing a mask, you know, and putting on maybe a certain persona that either is you know, your shadow, or it's just something you want others to see. The Eight of Spades, the spider catching the butterfly and little gnats probably inside. I put caught, you know, and what has caught you? What has you wrapped up? And I like that. The Nine of Spades is storm. And I don't know if you can see the girl that's in here, her hair blowing up, and she's in the midst of a storm that's raging. And that sort of fit the 9 of spades to me. The 10 of spades is done. It's done. It's over. But it doesn't have to be, you know, that moment of ugh, you know, that deep depression type of done. It could just be, I'm done. You know, I'm done. The Jack of Spades is words, with the book and the ink and the quill. So, and when I did this one, I was thinking, how do you use your words? What words do you use? You know, are you using positive words that uplift, or are you using negative words that can hurt? You know, because that Jack of Spades or the Jack of Swords can be hurtful. The Queen of Spades, honesty. And she just looked like someone who is going to tell you the truth. Tell you the truth. It might sting, it might hurt a little bit, but she's going to be honest about it. And the King of Spades was clarity. I thought that was pretty nice with the binoculars, really focusing in on the root of the problem. You know, getting down to it, being clear. Let's move these aside here. We have the Ace of Diamonds, and this is grow. I like the cactus because, you know, cactus can grow in some of the most arid and drought-forsaken places, but they persevere, they grow. Balance is this frog. When I saw the frog in the sticker book, I'm like, oh, he's balancing on one foot. He's got his net and he's trying to capture this strawberry here, and it just made me laugh. I thought it was really cute. The 3 of Diamonds is support. She's got her little friend there. She got a little baby kitty sitting on her lap. You know, a little bowl of milk down here, and she's supporting the cat, and the cat's supporting her, and I thought that was adorable. The 4 of Diamonds is conserve, and this little squirrel hopping around doing squirrel stuff, but this little fawn knows that, you know, they need to rest. They know it's time to rest and conserve their energy. The 5 of Diamonds is refill. This one I'm not too sure about. I may redo this, but it's going to go for now. So it's refilling your cup. Here's a teapot or a coffee pot with some coffee. Here's some bread. So you need nourishment to refill, to replenish yourself, you know, after or before, you know, things that may be harsh. The 6 of Diamonds is share. And I love this. I saw the 3 bears and they reminded me of Goldilocks. You know, so they have cupcakes and cake and they're having a little feast out in the forest, and I thought that was cute. The 7 of Diamonds is reflect. And then this frog theme here. This frog, you know, twirling his mustache, looking up like he is, you know, really reflecting and really contemplating things. I enjoyed that. I liked him. And 8 of Diamonds is endeavor. And that's sort of a harvesting time where you've paid attention to the details. You've strived to put food on your table. You've worked your butt off to bring harvest so that you know, everyone can make it through the winter, and I like the vegetables and stuff like that. The 9 of diamonds is indulge, and after you've worked so hard in the garden, bringing all these vegetables to the table, go out and sit, have a rest, you know, sit underneath the sun, go to the beach, indulge in some downtime and some just being time, and just relax and breathe. The 10 of diamonds is abundant, and when I saw this sticker, that's just what I thought of. You know, the sun coming down, the flowers in the field, the colors, the birds flying, and I really, really liked this picture. It made me think of how abundant life is, how abundant nature still is, and how much we need to protect it. The Jack of diamonds is focus. Sometimes when we have to be still, we have to focus on something. You need to have that calmness, that stillness, and that it reminded me. I remember back in high school when I was taking photography, and I would go out in the nature. I had a Canon camera at the time, I believe. Yeah, I think it was Canon. And I loved taking black and white pictures. I absolutely loved it. But in order to get some of the pictures, I had to be very still, and I had to focus. And when I saw this old sort of camera, it reminded me of that. And to me, that's the Jack of Pentacles. You know, they're calm, they're still, they're focused. The Queen of Pentacles is nurture. This might be another one I might end up redoing, because it's not as bright as as some of the others. It doesn't show up quite as well. But, you know, it's a little squirrel and it's a little bunny, and they're sharing tea, and they're sharing some cakes, and they are chatting with each other. They're there for each other. They're holding space for each other, and they're having a good time, and essentially they're nurturing each other. I enjoyed that. The King of Diamonds is an anchor. Stable, secure, solid, grounded. And that's sort of what an anchor means to me. I didn't put stickers on the jokers, and the jokers are a little lighter. I think I'm going to go back in and darken them up a little bit. I put these in as an afterthought, but I just like the horses. So I'm going to keep the horses on here, but I may need to, I don't know, maybe just darken them up a little bit so they go with the rest of these, or not. They're jokers. Maybe I'll just leave them light. Now I'm going to darken them up just a little bit. So anyway, that is my homemade first attempt at sticker art, collage art, etc. Can you riffle shuffle these? Oh, hell no, because they have multiple layers of Mod Podge on them. You can see the edges are really rough, but that's the way I wanted this deck to come across. I wanted it to be wrinkled looking. I wanted it to be old looking. Kind of hard to do when you have blue and white backgrounds, so I really had to go over some of these. But, you know, I can still take them, and I can shuffle them. You know, and the good thing is, if anything looks like it's starting to fall apart, I can remake them. And if I feel like changing them and, you know, adding to this, I can do that. I think there are 4 full sets and 2 jokers, so that's what, 54 cards here. That's kind of cool. I can always add more if I want, but honestly, this is a chunky handful right here, so I might not be adding anything else. Okay, that was my little project done. Thank you for sticking with me if you did, and just watching me flip through something that I'm kind of proud that I made, or kind of proud that I finished. And until next time, I'll see you. Peace and love. Bye.